Imagine standing on the deck of a wooden ship, looking out at the expanse of the horizon. Behind you are just 13 vessels of your navy. But creeping over that horizon and through the mist towards you are 333 eager, deadly enemy warships. You have been stripped of your rank, tortured by your own government, and left for dead. Yet you are the only thing left to save your nation from total annihilation. This isn't a Hollywood epic. This is the recorded history of a naval genius who, without any formal training, stood tall when his country needed him the most. Not only did he never lose a battle, he never even lost a single ship. I'm Steve, he's Neil, and this is
Honourable Mentions.
Honourable Mentions.
Hello, listener. How are you? Welcome to yet another episode of
Honourable Mentions.
Hope you enjoyed last week's episode with our friends the Buffoons, and I hope that you've gone and listened to some Buffoons episodes in their podcast.
Ours first, though, obviously.
Ooh, who said that? There was a little voice there, listeners. Did you hear it? Perhaps it could be. Shall we find out? Hello, Neil.
'Twas I.
It was him. It was Neil. Hello, Neil.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, Neil. How are you?
How are you today?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Well, do you know what, Neil? Hello, Neil.
Hello.
I'm all right. Thank you for asking very much.
Good. It's good to hear.
Neil,
Yes.
we're going to start today with a bit of a quiz question.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Lord Admiral Sir Dame Horatio Nelson's column?
Yes.
And in what way have you heard of him, please?
He had one arm and he had a ship called the HMS Victory.
That's it, is it?
And he's got a statue in the middle of London,
In...
Trafalgar Square.
Oh, I've had to squeeze it out of him, listener. But he knows it all. He's got it all.
Was he involved in the Battle of Trafalgar against
He very much was. Yes, he very much was.
Neapolitan, what his name was?
He was. Do you know who the opposing admiral was? I don't know how I know this. I think he was a Formula One driver, that's why. But the opposing admiral was called Villeneuve.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was, what's his name? Napoleon.
Napoleon didn't do ships as well. He did all of it.
Oh, okay.
But he was the big bad.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yes, him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Neil. Hello, Neil.
Hello.
Lord Admiral Sir Dane Horatio Nelson's column was a true British national hero if ever there was one. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'd say that, yeah.
May God bless him and all that shall sail in him.
Mm.
Nelson's column was and is the best and most famous naval admiral in the world.
Yes, I agree with that.
You agree with that, do you?
Yeah, I do agree with that, yeah. It's also the biggest pigeon collector.
His statue?
Yeah.
Yes, in Trafalgar Square there, up on top of his column.
Trafalgar Square?
Or was he the most famous and best naval admiral in the world?
Exciting.
Just because someone is a national hero in one country, it doesn't mean everyone everywhere will know who they are.
That is true.
That is true. So, for example, Neil, hello, Neil.
Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Hello.
If you were to go to, for example, Nepal, you'd be able to walk around quite freely, I should imagine.
Nepal?
Whereas, yeah.
I'm famous in Nepal.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's pick another.
I meant worldwide, mate. Worldwide.
Let's pick another country. If you were to go to Côte d'Ivoire, or the Ivory Coast, I should imagine you could walk around quite freely.
I can walk around freely there, yes.
Yes, whereas if you were to go to Nottingham, to pick a city in this country, you'd be mobbed.
I'm mobbed every time, yeah.
Your showbiz stature.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please allow me, if you would, Neil, if you'd be so kind, please allow me to introduce you to an arguably even betterer admiral.
Betterer? Yeah?
Yes.
Who's this, please?
Nelson's column.
Right.
This is Sun-shin.
Sun-shin.
Sun-shin. That's correct. There's an echo on the line. Can you hear that?
Yeah, Sun-shin.
Oh, there it goes again. Yi Sun-shin was born.
Sun-shin.
Yi Sun-shin was born into a respected and prestigious family close to Seoul, modern-day South Korea,
Korea.
on the 28th of April, 1545.
Wow.
So what's that? That's about that is 4:45.
Yeah.
Very precise. As a child, Yi enjoyed playing war games,
Yeah, we all did.
charging about with his little mate, Ryu Sun Nuyong.
Oh, yes, yeah.
They used to carry bows and arrows and shoot at anyone, even adults.
Why not?
Bless them. Eh? Poor,
Why not?
God, little tykes. Careful that you'll take the eye out. Even though a life in the military was not a respected career choice for someone of noble birth like Yi,
Yeah.
it had been his ambition since those very early days when he was charging around on his little hobby horse and shooting people's eyes out in the local Asda.
I had a phone call the day when I was driving, and it was my boss, and he said, "We've had a discussion. You've been promoted," and it made me swerve.
Yeah.
And then literally 2 seconds later, he phoned me back and said, "We've done it again. You've been promoted again." I was like, "Wow!" And I swerved the second time, and then literally 5 seconds later, he phoned me up and said, "We've decided to make you managing director," and I just come off and hit a tree. I careered off the road.
Yi Sun-shin, ill after your terrible joke, he passed the government examinations to become a military officer
Yeah.
in 1576 at the age of 31.
It's a good age.
After failing a few years before when he fell off his horse and broke his leg during an observed test,
Ooh.
he bound his shattered leg with branches of a willow tree and carried on in immense pain. But a great big fat F still went on his record for fail.
Oh, right.
Although I don't know whether strictly it would have been a big fat F because they'd have written in your Korean script.
Yes, so it'd probably be like a few lines and a couple across the top and a squiggly bit.
Perhaps our Korean listener, if our listener does speak Korean or knows how to write in Korean, can tell us what an F looks like in Korean, or whether indeed there is a direct translation to an F in Korean. We don't know.
Yeah, just tell us about your effing career.
No F in Korea, yes. Could be. I did that joke simultaneously, more or less at the same time. When he did eventually graduate,
Yes.
Yi was posted to the far northern border of the country.
Wow.
This is Korea.
Yeah.
So,
South Korea.
yeah, well, it was all Korea then.
Oh, okay.
Korea had been virtually conflict-free for 200 years,
Wow. That's
and a
good.
lot of the border forts had fallen into disrepair and the soldiers were lazy and scruffy.
Okay, fair enough.
But Yi drilled and drilled his men and drilled his men again.
I bet he did. Dirty man.
He instilled discipline and pride.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
In fact, when they were inspected by the most feared commander in the Korean military, a man renowned for his harsh punishments, all he could find was to say, "Well done."
Wow. That's some accolade, isn't it?
Do you know, when I was doing basic training back in the day in the military, we had to clean the bathrooms, the toilets, if you will. And the corporal came in, he had white dress gloves on, and he kept looking round at things and rubbing his white dress gloves over stuff. And then terracotta-ish coloured tiles went about 2/3 of the way up the wall. Then he run his white dress glove along the top of the tiles.
Mhm.
And they looked at his glove and said, "Dirt." And he went absolutely mental. And then he stuck his little finger into the plug. So then he went, "Wet." He went nuts at us,
Right.
absolutely nuts at us, and said, "No, I want this sorted out. I want you to do it tonight," and all this sort of stuff. And then he went next door to the other barracks that side, and there, as he went ballistic at, he was throwing stuff about and going really, really mad. And he said, "If you want to see how this should be done properly, go next door and see what those boys have done." He said, "That's how it should be done properly." I thought, yeah, they're never going to tell you, are they? They never tell you.
Yeah. No. No, of course they don't.
For old Yi Sun-shin to get a well done from the most high
feared.
degrees person, most feared person there. Well done, you were listening.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the most
I was
feared
listening. I had no
commander
choice.
in the Korean military.
Well,
Well, I don't know. You've got those headphones on. You could be listening to all sorts.
I am also listening to all sorts.
You could be listening to K-pop,
No, I'm not listening to K-pop.
BTS, and all that sort of stuff.
Hmm.
Blackpink. Check
No.
me out.
No.
Soon after this incident, Yi received a new posting, this time back to Seoul, to train new recruits.
Did he meet Erasure?
Why?
Because they sung about soul. Soul, I hear you calling. That one.
Okay. Could have gone with Soul Man, Sam and Dave. Oh, Soul Man. I'm a soul man. Again, this is Yi, drilled his men to perfection. However, he was also incorruptible, which when you're running an academy where wealthy families, influential administrators, and political rivals expect their chosen candidates to be given the juiciest ranks, regardless of ability, can be a smidge of a problem. Do you see what that problem could be, Neil?
I could see that being a bit of a smidge of a problem, yes.
Yi was soon on his way out, this time to run a naval garrison. It was all going well, and his reputation continued to rise until one day a superior officer arrived to carry out an inspection.
Mm.
Not the very fearsome officer.
A different one.
This was someone else.
Oh,
This fella, Neil,
yeah.
if you can get your head around this, this fella was only one of the blokes who Yi had slapped back for attempted bribery and corruption at the
Yes.
academy.
Yeah.
This nasty little piece of filth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call him. I think
Yeah,
I'm
do it.
quite right in saying that. Yeah.
I think you can say that. I think you can say that. He's not here to defend himself, but do it.
Shall I say that?
Yeah, do it. Dare you.
Okay. This nasty little piece of filth. Oh, I did it. I did it. Only went and wrote a report so bad that Yi was booted out of the Korean military entirely.
No.
He was.
Well, idiots.
But 4 months later, he was vindicated and returned to duty.
Why was he
Yay.
vindicated?
But as the lowest possible rank of officer they could award.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, this is in there.
But then he was rescued.
Oh.
Hey! This is all up and down, isn't it? By one of his old adversaries,
Yeah.
who Yi had served under at the naval garrison. Oh. He'd been transferred to the north and knew that he'd need good, capable soldiers and was prepared to swallow his pride to appoint Yi.
Jon Snow. They need people at the wall.
In relation to your earlier question, Neil, why was he reinstated?
Yes.
We'll be coming to that later.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for actually not ignoring me.
Yes, thank you. I gave the impression, didn't I?
No, it's crap. Yeah.
What?
Your impression's not very good.
I say like Jon Snow.
Yeah. See, mine's
Yeah.
better. I'm Jon Snow. See?
Okay, yeah, sorry, good. It's like he's in the room.
Exactly, yeah. What's this?
However, he says, returning to what we're supposed to be talking about,
Hmm.
it wasn't long before Yi was on his way again.
God, bloody hell, boy's got a round ass, hasn't he?
Well, I was going to say it's like ping pong, but I don't know whether you can say that.
No, doubt
That
it
might
very
be
much.
deemed a bit racist. However, it wasn't long before Yi was on his way again, Neil. This time to his own command on the Tumen River. Tango Uniform Mother Echo November
Yeah,
River.
2 men. So you like, isn't it?
Moving on very quickly, right in the heart of the most unsettled region, which had been subject to bloodthirsty raids from the Jurchen territory to the north of Korea.
Mm.
Again, I don't know whether that's Jurchen or Jurchen.
Which is easy to say.
Well, let the listener decide.
Yeah, they can decide their own bit, can't they?
Once again, Yi drilled his men and turned them into lean, mean fighting machines.
He likes drilling men, doesn't he?
He does like drilling men into lean, mean fighting machines.
Mm.
I mean, you know all about that, Neil, because you are a lean, mean fighting machine, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Yeah.
I'm a coiled spring.
coil spring ready to go any second.
Yeah. I'm always on alert. People don't realise it.
What would happen if the Jurchens ventured south into your garden?
Into my garden, I'd kick the ball back. Actually, I'd pop it and not let them have it.
Oh, so they'd kick their ball over first in your little imaginary invasion.
Yeah.
All right, okay. The next time the Jurchens ventured south with Yi, he kicked their ass so badly they didn't come back. So it's almost the same as you, kicking their ball.
Yeah.
But he
Well, I
kicked
wouldn't
their
kick the ball
ass.
back. I'd just pop it in front of them.
Would
And
you?
then just sort of like a mic drop into the bin and slam the bin lid down.
The whole army just pop
Yeah.
their football. His next post was an undermanned, crumbling and small island fortress. And guess what he did there, Neil?
I would say he drilled some men and turned it around, and then after an inspection, he turned it into a tip-top place.
He got the old drill out again, restored the fortress and trained his men, while constantly writing to his commander to request reinforcements that never came. So you're almost right.
Was close.
You didn't get the writing of letters. Otherwise, you were pretty much there, I think.
Writing letters.
Yes. He wrote letters to request reinforcements that never came.
Ah.
Then one day,
So he drilled some men, but some of them never came.
was that smut?
No.
No. One day, Neil, one bright sunny day, one happy day. Oh, happy day.
Yeah.
While most of his troops were out harvesting rice,
Mm-hmm.
because the army couldn't be asked to supply food, so they had to go and get it themselves,
Yeah.
the fortress was attacked.
No.
With just 12 men,
Yeah.
Yi fought like a demon, hacking his way through the attackers and reaching 50 of their captives, whom he freed and then escaped with. Then what happened?
I should imagine he went to join the Jurchen jam thingies people.
The commander, a man called Yi Il, the
Mm.
very man Yi Sun-shin had been writing to request more troops from,
Yeah.
only went and blamed the whole thing on Yi Sun-shin and accused him of desertion in battle. Also, he could avoid the blame.
Oh.
Swine!
Yes, another dirty pig.
Svein!
That's German.
Sveinhund!
Pardon?
Sveinhund! Isn't that what I
Oh.
say?
Don't know. Not in Korea, they don't.
Didn't they not? Was that not Korean?
No.
How would they say that in Korean?
Yeah.
He says, carefully.
Yeah.
How would you say that in Korean, Neil?
I don't know. I'm not au fait with Korean.
Oh, I thought you were multilingual and all the
I am
languages.
multilingual. Doesn't mean to say I know every language. I know the majority of them, but I don't know Korean.
Is that because we don't want to tread onto what may be called a racist territory?
That's correct, yes.
Right, well, that's a very wise decision, Neil.
Thank you.
Well done.
You're very welcome.
Let's go back to our not our friend. We don't like him.
No, I don't like him.
Yi Il.
Don't like him.
Yi Il had Yi Sun-shin
Yeah.
dragged back to Seoul,
Mm.
where he was tortured for a confession that never came, and then put on trial.
Right.
But during the trial, Yi turned the tables and said that the commander knew of the shortage of men because he was
He'd written
constantly
letters.
requesting them.
Yes. Yes.
But Yi Il had ignored every request, and so the blame lies with him.
Yeah.
The court believed Yi Sun-shin, and
Mm.
he was allowed to live. Which was
That was
nice, wasn't
nice.
it? Yeah. You
Yeah.
can carry on living, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to allow you to live. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't know. What was the other alternative on that?
Not living.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But he was allowed to live.
That's good.
However,
Mm.
he lost his rank again,
No.
and this time was demoted right down to the lowest of the lowest ranks among the common soldiers.
Oh.
He was packed up to the north yet again,
Oh, to north.
found himself in battle yet again,
Yeah.
and was recognised for fighting with distinction yet again.
Nice.
In 1588, Yi, now aged 43,
Yeah.
asked to retire from the military
Yes.
but his request was
Denied.
As it happens, little Ryu Sun Yong, who was his mate that he used to ride around on his hobby horse with, shoot people in the eye as with their bows and arrows. Yeah.
Oh, right, yes, yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah, I do remember him, yeah.
He'd also grown up. He'd grown up to be the Prime Minister of Korea.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's amazing how you can always grow up at the same time, isn't it? Weird, isn't it?
Get him. So he was now the Prime Minister of Korea, and he had Ye's back for quite a while,
Why?
clearing his name, saving him from execution. So when you said earlier in our conversation, how come he got reinstated?
Yes.
That was why. His friend Ryu Sun Yong,
The archer.
Prime Minister, was pulling strings behind the scenes
Oh,
to
like a puppet.
save his ass. Yeah.
Oh.
So he was...
One of our childhood friends would be the Prime Minister at some point.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Because we grew up in the Fens with a bunch of thickos. So
Yeah.
I don't think any of them will grow up to be Prime Minister, would they?
No, I doubt it.
They've probably already done it by now if they're going to do it.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, I digress.
Oh, have you?
Mm.
What colour?
Bright yellow this morning.
Bright yellow, Chris.
Yes, yeah.
All right, are you proud of it?
Yeah, I'm very proud of it, thank you.
You having it in a sandwich?
No, I'm just going to look at it.
It's the best way, isn't it?
Run my fingers through it.
Run my fingers through my cress.
Yeah, picture myself in a big field full of it, and I run slowly through it with a slight pair of tight underpants on. That's the vision I have in my head, anyway.
Can you run your fingers through your crest? Because the crest is quite...
Yes.
It's
You
quite
don't
low
run,
down.
you don't sprint. You're not doing a full-out sprint. You just a little dainty jog.
Well, crest is quite low to the floor, isn't it?
No, I've got them in grow boxes.
In troughs.
Yes, that's it.
Crest troughs.
Yeah.
Oh, and do you dye every trough the same colour?
No, different colours for different moods.
I hope you're still with us, listener, on today's gardening question time.
I should have said it as mood cress.
But now, anyway, returning to today's story, Ryu needed help, and he knew that Yi was the only man who could supply it. So
He trusted Yi.
we'll recap previously on
Honourable mentions.
little Ryu Sun Yong had grown up to be the Prime Minister of Korea and had Yi's back for quite a while, clearing his name and saving him from execution. But now Ryu needed help, and he knew that Yi was the only man who could supply it. Japan had just come out of a 100-year civil war and emerged from it as a hardened, unified, formidable fighting force.
Ow. How long did that go on for?
The 100-year civil war?
Yeah.
I think it was like 5-6 years, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
They don't really say, do they?
No, they should do.
No, it should be a bit more clear. Korea, on the other hand, had experienced 200 years of relative peace.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
So I think that means there's something like 30 years there difference. Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, round about that, I would have thought so.
Japan. Have you heard of Japan?
No, I've heard of Japan, yeah. Japan.
Japan had handheld weapons that we'd recognise today as being guns.
Right.
I don't mean your guns, like you take out when the sun's out.
Yeah, they're always out.
I mean military weapons.
Military weapons.
Yes, guns.
AK-47s.
No, I'm thinking they'd be more like your flintlock pistols.
Smith & Wessons.
And your muskets.
Not your Magnum, 44 Magnum.
No.
Most powerful handgun in the world.
They also had a set of tried and tested military tactics that they'd developed over the past 100 years. Korea...
I like them. I like the mint ones.
You're thinking of Tic Tacs?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Or lemon sherbet dib-dab?
No, it's Tic Tacs. I got it wrong.
Tic Tacs. Korea, Neil, by contrast, had some ramshackle forts, a few bows and arrows, and an amateurish attitude.
Well, there's not been a war for a while, have they?
You know what they need?
Yeah, they need some spunk from Kim Jong, what's his face?
I'm glad you're listening. Japan saw Korea as a soft touch and wanted to invade to give them better access through to China.
Ooh.
Their big prize.
Yeah.
If there had been some sort of quiz or game show where they could have won China, they wouldn't have us go to all this hassle, would they?
I doubt it, unless it was Sale of the Century or something. 3-2-1.
The trouble is with 3-2-1, they could have tried to win China, but only come away with a bin, couldn't they? It would have looked a bit embarrassing coming back home with just a bin. But although the Japanese may be an intimidating military might on land, their navy was lacking.
What they've done to these ships?
Whereas Korea had cannon, and in Ryu's opinion, the man to whip their naval defences into shape.
Yes.
Pretty damn sharpish.
Yes, he'll go and drill them men.
Who was this?
Your mate there. What's his face? Young Sing. That's him. Oh, I'm getting confused with all the names, but I'm getting there.
Yi Sun-shin was rapidly progressed through the ranks, becoming naval commander for southwestern Korea in 1591.
Yeah. 1591.
Guess what he started doing, Neil?
I smugly started drilling some men.
Brother had more drill than Chief Keef, feel me?
I feel you. Well, I don't feel you. It's disgusting, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
He also helped create the infamous turtle ships.
Oh, the turtle ships.
Yes.
Leonardo and all them ones.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtle ships.
Yeah.
The world's first ironclad ships.
Ironclad.
The world's first ironclad ships.
Ooh.
With their vicious spiked roofs over the decks to keep out enemy boarding parties and dragon heads at their prow, which could be used as cannons, flamethrowers, or to emit plumes of noxious gas.
Yeah.
Bit like your ass.
Thank you.
But before the turtle ships could be built and tested, the Japanese only went and arrived.
Oh, did they? They came too early.
A few of their ships were spotted on the horizon.
And the horizon?
But never mind, because a Korean commander called Won Kyon had seen them early and refused to believe it was anything but a trade mission.
Oh, well, that's idiots.
Then the few he saw became hundreds. But Won Kyon was still chill.
Was he?
And told everyone it was just a diplomatic mission from Alderaan.
Diplomatic community.
Eventually, over 300 Japanese warships packed full of bloodthirsty and eager warriors landed unchallenged in Busan.
Oh, they must have counted them then, mustn't they? They must say it was over 300, so some force I just sit there and count them.
It'd been like diddly-ding, ding, 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 ding,
yeah.
Hoo, poo, bunny, McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, Grub.
Yeah.
So they knew they had so many. And then they'd do that again with the next lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Within a month, they'd smashed 200 miles inland to Seoul.
They got
Seoul. I know
Seoul.
you got Seoul.
Yeah. That's what they said when they got it. We got Seoul.
A message went out to Yi Sun-shin.
Oh, I bet he wasn't happy about it, was he? When he said it's no good for me, I can't bring my ships inland, can I?
Oh, well, herein lies the story, Neil. The message went out to Yi Sun-shin, who rallied every one of the 24 Korean ships under his command. Bear in mind that the Japanese went over 300 ships.
Yeah.
He had 24 of them.
Yeah.
Go on, Yi. Go on,
Yes, have it. You want some?
He wrote to other fleets with instructions to rendezvous with him at sea.
Let's do lunch.
If he borrowed a mobile phone off somebody.
Yeah, been saving a long time, wouldn't it?
A cell phone, as I say in America. Yes, he'd been much better than writing all these letters, wouldn't he?
I suppose, yeah. But I suppose if he got a fast pigeon, though, he could have been all right.
Someone could have stopped that pigeon.
Oh, not if it's armoured.
How would armoured pigeons take off? Ninja pigeons. Now, that's something I've not thought of.
Yeah.
Take a note and we'll write to the Home Secretary after this.
Yeah.
Dear Home Secretary, idea for the War Department.
Yeah.
Ninja pigeons.
Yeah.
Yours, honourable mentions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite never having commanded a naval battle before, Yi told them he had a plan.
Yeah, but he must have played battleships.
I think that's what he was doing.
That's what his plan was, yeah. He was playing battleships. He was going B4 and they were going to hit. Right, we'll put that down on the plan.
When the Japanese were away chopping, stabbing and pillaging their way through the local area, Yi and his now massive fleet of 45 ships.
That bloke in the darts could have done that. 45?
Attacked their poorly defended ships in the harbour, scuttling 26
Whoa.
Japanese boats to the bottom of the sea.
How do you scuttle a ship, please?
You sink it.
Well, okay, I just should have said sinked 20-some-odd ships, didn't you, really?
Well, it's not sinked, is it? It would be
Yeah, well,
sunk. Is the
Sunk
past
then,
tense
all
of
right, sunk then. Okay, sunk.
It's bloody King's English. Or
Crevice.
mangling. In a few short days, Yi had gone. I thought you said you couldn't speak Korean.
I can't speak Korean.
Well, what was that word you just used?
I said crevice.
Yeah, which means?
You.
Oh. So, all right, okay. So Yi, what would that mean then?
Yi means hello.
If you means crevice,
Mm.
Yi means
Sluice.
sluice.
Yeah.
Sluice crevice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yi had gone on to sink a total of 43 Japanese ships and lost
Go on.
none.
Wow.
I said this at the outset. Shouldn't be a surprise.
But it wasn't a surprise, but I was trying to add a bit of
Oh, okay.
yeah.
A bit of Shakespearean heft.
That's it.
His reputation exploded, so Japanese sailors would abandon ship and flee on land rather than fight him, and he was swiftly promoted to general command of the Southern Navy.
Mm. Not the whole Navy, just the Southern Navy.
Just the Southern Navy. But while this was happening,
Yeah.
Yi Il, do you remember him? Yi Il was the man who accused Yi Sun-shin of desertion
All right, thank
when
you
he
for that.
battled his way with
Thank you
just
for that
12
clarity.
men. Yes, so this is him. We don't like him.
No, I don't like him. I think you called him something, didn't you?
Yes, but boo. Yi Il, boo, we'll
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
He was commander of the Korean army,
Oh.
and having his jolly pants pulled down wherever he ran into the Japanese, so much so that the king fled Seoul for his own safety.
Ooh.
So not only did we not like Yi Il, he was a bit crap as well.
He was a bit shy at his job, wasn't
Yes. Yi Sun-shin received information that Japanese ships had gathered in the port of Sachun.
he? Sachun?
Sachun. And so Yi, now armed with his iron-clad turtle ship,
Yeah.
singular,
Yeah.
swore to drive them off. But when he arrived, they were ready for him.
Were they? Well, I assume they were, because they were in battle mode, weren't they?
They're in battle mode, yes.
They wouldn't be sat on the deck having a cup of tea.
Japanese had taken positions along the cliff edge.
What sort of positions?
Some of them were doing the downward dog.
Yeah.
Some of them were just laying there, their legs in the air.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Those sort of positions.
Yeah.
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 The Japanese had taken positions along the cliff edge.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, pop front.
That was a good impression. Cliff Richard.
Cliff Richard. The Japanese had taken positions along the cliff edge. We've done this.
Yeah.
And if Yi sailed close enough to raid the anchored vessels, they'd open fire and devastate his fleet.
Which is good planning.
From the Japanese side of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you do, Neil, please?
I would go to within range of my cannons and sit back and then just blow them up. Or I'd electrocute the water.
Electrocute the water that you're in an
Yep.
ironclad ship.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. This is
But
what
I'd wear
actually
rubber
happened
boots.
on your ironclad ship in electrified water.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what actually happened in your histories.
Yeah.
He sent a couple of small ships
Mm-hmm.
sailing towards the Japanese fleet.
Yeah.
As soon as the Koreans could be certain the Japanese had spotted these two small ships, they turned and hurried back out to open water, chased all the way by the Japanese warships from Sachun Harbour.
By all of them.
By the majority of them, yes.
Idiots. All right.
Out in open water, Yi unleashed the full might of his fleet and sailed his turtle ship close enough to tempt the Japanese crews to try and board.
Yeah.
All 13 Japanese warships were sunk.
Oh.
And once again, not one Korean vessel was lost.
Oh, what about the ones that were chasing the two little fellas?
Well, these were part of that 13 Japanese warships that were sunk.
Oh, right.
It's a good question, though.
Thank you. I like the way I
That's
put
all right.
it as well.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was rather good.
Hmm.
After the battle, Neil, so this is not during or before, but afterwards,
Yeah, right.
Yi pulled out a knife.
Ooh, right, okay.
To the astonishment of his men, he plunged it deep into his own shoulder,
What?
where he dislodged a bullet he'd taken early in the fight, but didn't want anyone to know in case it affected morale.
I think it would scare me a bit more to see some bloke going, oh, I've got it, bosh, shot the knife in the shoulder.
Boss mode. That's what they call that, don't they?
Well, they do it in films, don't they? They do it in films. I mean, Patrick Swayze got stitched up a few times in Roadhouse.
Yeah, I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger does that all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah,
in films
exactly.
as well, when a bomb goes off, if you dive away from it, you're all right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you run, I think, if you run directly towards someone who's filming it,
Yeah,
you
and
seem
then
to be
dive.
safe. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, apparently you're absolutely fine.
Hmm.
And you can be shot in the leg in a film as well, just limp a little bit.
Yeah,
Then the
exactly,
following day, you'd be perfectly okay.
yeah.
In another battle, one of Yi's men fired an arrow. Rather detailed, these accounts, aren't they, these battles?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, he fired at that arrow. Yeah.
In another battle, one of Yi's men only went and fired an arrow, which killed the Japanese admiral.
Good shot.
In a flash, the Koreans were on board, where they beheaded their enemy and held his head aloft.
Right.
He's already dead, though, wasn't he? So,
Is that why it's called that in the house?
What's that?
A loft.
Yes, because, if you have ceilings then.
Yeah.
So, if you chopped someone's head off, you held it up in the air.
Yeah.
And you held it aloft. So it went up where the loft space would be. No.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, is that okay?
That's clarified everything. Thank you.
Okay. In the confusion and panic, Yi's turtle ship was able to rain cannon fire from all sides, wiping out the Japanese, and again, without a single Korean loss. The Japanese forces were being led by a man called Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
Yeah.
Himself a military genius who had united Japan after 2 centuries of civil war. We discussed this.
Yeah, well, you said 2 centuries this time. Before it was 100-year war.
2. Oh, yeah. 100-year war, 2 centuries of civil war. Oh, who knows what's going on? It's just confusion. It's a bloody mess, isn't it?
Who cares, really? But let's go. It was a war for a long time.
Oh, hang on. It says he had united Japan after 2 centuries of civil war and feudalism. So
Right.
perhaps there was a 100-year war.
Yeah,
and then
one of
some
each.
Feudalism's a bit going on.
Yeah.
At least on land, he was sweeping aside all Korean resistance.
Mm-hmm.
The court and king had retreated to the very borders. The only province Hideyoshi had not conquered was Chola,
Oh, yes.
where Yi Sun-shin was based.
Yeah.
Wonder
that's
why
it.
he hadn't conquered
Yeah,
that.
not getting it, pal.
Not getting in there, is he?
Yeah.
The same Yi Sun-shin that was routing his ships in battle, and without control of the sea, Japan had no way of resupplying their men.
Wow.
Hideyoshi gave the order that Yi was to be destroyed at all costs.
At all costs.
At
Wow.
all costs. Destroy that Yi Sun-shin, he said.
Yeah.
In fact, shall I...
Money's no object. Yeah, do it. Go on.
How should it... What would you expect? This to be commanderly or...
Yeah, definitely. You sound quite angrily commandy sort of person.
Okay. Destroy him at all costs, men.
A bit more anger.
More anger.
Anger, but slightly frustrated.
Though I say, men, would you mind destroying him awfully?
That's brilliant. That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah, that gets it right across, doesn't it?
Thank you. Well, guess what, listener? For the first time in the history of
Honourable Demotions,
we're going to leave it there, because this is a 2-parter.
This is a double-ender.
A double-ender. We'll be back again next week with the second half of the story of Yi Sun-shin. If you can wait that long, please do join us, because it gets better and better and betterer as it goes. So join us next week for our
Honourable mentions.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Lord Admiral Sir Dame Horatio Nelson's column reporting for duty. The greatest naval hero of all time, even if I say so myself. Now, it has been brought to my attention that a couple of oiks have been putting it about on something called a podcast, that I was bested as a seafaring commander by a bally foreign chappie of all things. Honourable mentions they call themselves. Hilarious history, apparently. I don't know about you, but I expect they'll get round to the funny part one day. This fellow they're so keen on, Sun-shin is his name. Never heard of the blighter. Does he have his own column in Trafalgar Square? No. Didn't think so. Please join me in writing in to complain at honourablementionspod@gmail.com. Or by contacting Steve and Neil on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff. I mean, they reckon that it's all been researched by Stephen Webb. I've only got one eye, and even I can see right through that one. It is, though, an Uncover Brothers production, and the theme music is both written and performed by Pepe and the Bandits. I always refuse to be piped aboard by anybody else. But finally, as one last request from an old British war hero before I have to go back to being shat on by pigeons and staring down your top, please subscribe to Honourable Mentions to be notified when the chaps have a new episode for you. Or do I have to say that bit? Because it's obviously not true. Okay, I'll read it for your enjoyment. It says here, and you won't miss the second exciting episode of the naval career of Yi Sun-shin, the greatest admiral in history. Like to see him do it with just one arm, thinking he's Billy Big Bollocks. You know, I get vertigo up there as well, don't you? Let's see him try that.